I really want guys you to try on your own, learn things on your own as well. So that's why you can grab more and ask question to me. If I have knowledge of that thing, I will definitely try to answer it in the right way. If I don't have knowledge of it, then I will ask for with someone, then I can try to make it out clear. So I'm sharing my screen. Okay. So as you guys can see, we have learned the string data structure, the string methods or function, whatever we can do with it. And in the same way, I told you how is title something is working internally, this ORD function and all. We will see it again and again, but I really want you guys to try a program, try small programs, go on lead code, try small problems, try to code just by watching videos or live lecture recorded videos. Not will not work. Even there are some advanced data structures that I can't solve. Like if you say there are some advanced data structures, they people ask in the Amazon interview question, Google interview questions. So it's a bit hard to solve it. So in the same way, big why it is hard? Why it is hard? I have the content. I learned it, but I'm not solving problems. Um, so that's why I find it difficult when someone give me new problem of some advanced data structures. In the same way, when you was in school and college, you learn by examples. So you see small examples. Even the professor tell you whole theory, how the derivation is working, everything he will tell you. So it's just the tools or the right steps you have to follow, and the syntax. I mean the mathematical syntax you have to follow, but still you see some examples, then you solve the problems. So go on lead code. I highly advise go on lead code, uh, explore the platform, or I can show you the video as well. I mean I will explain you in the session as well how you can guys can use lead code, solve the small problems, and by this way you can uh, you can able to write some piece of code, and then gradually you will become good. The people who are competitive programmer, the people who are very good in programming, they are doing it for years consistently. So consistency is very important in life. Whatever we learn, whatever we do, or I mean whatever we do, it's not just about learning. So consistency is very important. That's why I know that's why I told I mean many people they are there for the course, but they don't join. I can't do it. But as a I mean I told them that yeah, I will teach everything. So irrespective of the people join or not, I have to teach what like no matter how many people are there are in the live class anyway. So okay, there are some arithmetic operators. The way you add, subtract, multiply things, in the same way you can add, subtract, multiply, divide the numbers arithmetic, because that's why it's called arithmetic operators, because it work on the decimal value. In the same way, you guys can plus, minus, multiply, or maybe divide the string. So we will see. Let's start. Okay. So simple. Let's start with this thing. As I told you, print function can take any number of n number of argument. It can also add things like this: 2 plus 3. It will give me 5 as output. It is giving 5 as output. And this whole notebook, whatever I have, I prepared it before starting this data engineering program. In the same way, I have to prepare notebook for PySpark as well, and some other more topics as well. So it's a lot of effort that I'm putting from my side to make the content clear. In the same way, I really want you guys to put efforts. Just make some notes, watch videos, solve questions. That's all you have to do. And then try to immediately go in the market. That's why I said earlier in this session, it's not just about you will learn these things, these Python and these tools, but you will learn from my experience. So again, I want to say there are two things you should follow, and you will succeed in this job program or something, job changing job, or getting a new job, or starting any new thing. So there are two parallel paths. One is learning, one is doing other things. So you have to learn constantly. In the same way, on another path, you have to show your skills, because you are not, why you are learning, things. You are learning things to go into a company, or yeah, basically to go into a company, change your situation. So just imagine, just by you are just, there are two paths, you have to walk them parallelly, walk on them parallelly. But what you are doing, what generally people do, they just learn and keep walking on the one path. After some time they realize, okay, I guess I reached there. But then they look back, they think, oh my god, there are so many people who are ahead of us. When they look back, they see, oh my god, there's no one behind me, but there are so many people ahead of me. So in the same way, you can't learn 100% anything. You can't learn 100% any programming language, any tool or something. But you should learn enough. And at the same time, at the same time, uh, you should prepare a very good resume, very nice resume. You should prepare, go in the market, make a very good LinkedIn profile, go in the market, apply to jobs. Even you don't even you know very basic, but go in the market, apply to job. And you guys have to apply at least 50-60 jobs per day with a very good resume. That's why I started my mentorship program as well, because those people promised me that they are good in tech skills, but they're not good in how to walk on other paths. So I'm mentoring them. So in the same way, you should prepare these things, learn as well, parallelly apply those skills to the other path, go to market, apply for job, at least 50 jobs per day. If you will get an interview, study hard for 3-4 days for that particular interview, according to job description. You can't cover every topic, but try to cover the general topics. Suppose you got the interview for the data engineering or data analyst, so then Python and SQL and some Excel is enough. But for the data engineering, Python, SQL, cloud is enough. So have some practical as well as theoretical knowledge. Give the interview. Even if you get rejected, if you can't make it on first go, you will learn from your bad experiences. Then whatever the questions they ask, write on a notebook, ask me or ask anyone or ask Google, learn those questions, but keep walking on that, or walking on the both paths parallelly. Okay, you got rejected, it's fine, again apply to other companies. So that's why you have to consistently walk on both paths. Like today you are learning, I mean today you really want to change your situation so badly, so you spend some time, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours in learning, you spend 2, 3 hours in applying to jobs. So I assume that things are clear. So in this way, you can able to make it. But just imagine you are just learning. You are just keep on learning, but there is no limit. There's no limit. Every next person sitting next to you is better than you. But you don't have to become better. You just have to become more than a mediocre. So this is the way people should think around their career or around anything they do in life. Because as a human, we people as a human, we are designed to be multitasker. We are not designed to be just focus on one thing at a time. But the way our brain work, the way our brain work, we think it is just trying to the way our brain work, we think that it is just made for focusing one thing at a time, so we can achieve excellence. Yeah, I know this. If you will focus on one thing at a time, you will achieve excellence. But as a human, just think, when you walk, when you ride bicycle, when you ride car, when you drive car, when you ride bike, at the same time, thousands of calculations go on in our mind. We get the input from various sensors, like nose, from our body sensors, from our mind, from our eyes. We can feel the wind on our skin. We can listen to some conversation as well from our ears. So we try to process a lot of data at the same time. But we just concentrate on driving bike or riding car. But at the same time, a lot of data is coming. We are parallelly processing it, but we are just thinking, okay, we are just riding the bicycle or riding the car. We are just focused on this one task. If you will just distract a little bit from the front of your vehicle, you will just distract a little bit, it may cause disaster. In the same way, the way people learn, the way people should focus, the way people should walk constantly on both of the paths, if they distract a little bit, it is a disaster. The disaster of time, it is a disaster of starting everything from scratch. So I assume that you guys should think in this direction, think in the right way. Are the things clear? Cool. So yeah, let's see. Let's focus on this. So today we will learn arithmetic operators. Arithmetic operators not only limited to the numerical values, they also can be used in with other data structures as well. So here you can see when I'm writing the print 2 plus 3, these are the numerical data types. It is working fine. But in the same way, when I'm trying to print uh, Python, when I'm trying to just a print statement, Python comma programming, you can see it will work because as I in my earlier class I told print function can take n number of arguments. This keyword, the word argument itself, I will explain you when we learn function. So this print function can take n number of arguments, and the syntax should be separated by the comma by default. By default, in this print statement, the things are separated by a space. If you will just write this thing, you will see it will see printing Python programming. But if you have to, when you provide n number of arguments, you have to be separated by the comma, plus, or whatever. Here in the same way, we can see we can not only add the numerical data types, we can also add the string data types. Python plus programming, it is working fine. In the same way, if you will here write dash 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 and then again plus and again this, it will work. So you can also add strings. And if you will see, uh, this is, I mean, we will learn dictionary, but this is dictionary in Python. In the curly brackets, there is a key separated by colon and there is a value. So let me say Sandhya, and I'm just giving her marks out of 10. Let me give her 9. And this is me. And 8. So these are the two dictionaries, and I want to add something in the dictionary A1. So in dictionary, you can use this. I mean, we will see it, but I'm just telling you for the sake of understanding that how we can add multiple data structures. So this plus statement is not working on dictionary, but the way you can update dictionary is by the update method. So if you will see, if I will say print A1, you will see it is updating dictionary. Now this one more key is added, and let's see for these. This is list, and if you try to add list, print A plus B. So this plus function, you will see work perfectly on list. You can add to list, but you can't add dictionary. So, but you can't add dictionary. So if I try to do something like this, this A1 plus B1, you will see the result. Type error. It's saying, first you should learn like how to read the error. It is saying the error is at line number 18. I mean, you can't see the line in the Jupyter notebook, but you can see it on VS Code. On line number 18, there's a problem with this. At this position, there is problem. What is the problem? Type error. What type error means? Unsupported operand. This is operand plus type S for plus dict and dict. This means unsupported operand plus for dictionary and dictionary. It means you can't add two dictionary, but you can make change in the first dictionary by using the update method. In the same way, we can subtract some numbers. This is, if you will see, if you try to subtract minus 55 minus 99, it will give you minus 154. It is algebra. Minus minus, the sign will remain same, but the numerical values get added. And in the same way, if you try to do this with this subtraction on a string, hello minus ll, I want to minus ll from the hello. So you will see it is again giving error. Unsupported operand type minus for string and string. This means you can only add two string, but you can't subtract two strings. And in the same way, list, tuple, dictionary are there. And I really want you guys to let me show you for list. Let me show you quickly for list whether we can subtract list or not. So Python is a very it's a very fun. It's a very fun language because you have to do some experiments. You have to run something. If this thing can happen, that thing cannot happen. There are a lot of modifications you can do in Python. That's why there are so many open source contributor to support the language. It's fun to learn Python. You just have to try other things. I mean, here I am trying, let's say a minus b, whether we can subtract to list or not. Let's see what is the output. It is saying no, you can't subtract list. And if I want to do this for tuple, so this is the symbol for tuple. If you will print the type of this, print type of b, it will give you okay, it is giving error here. Let's print type of b. We will see. Yeah, it is a tuple type, but we can't unsupported operand. We can't subtract two tuples. We can only add two tuples. I assume we can only add two tuples. So yeah, the tuples are updated. So let's see multiplication. Yeah, we can multiply numerical values as everyone know. But let's see. The multiplication work fine on numerical values, but let's see will multiplication work on this. Okay, here I'm writing a string rockstar, and that's Rockstar Games is a company as well. You can search on LinkedIn. Rockstar Games is a company. They hire people who have very good experience and background with C++. So it's a gaming company. Makes sense. So this is a string. Let's try to multiply string 4 times. So you can multiply strings. Rockstar Games, Rockstar Games, Rockstar Games. I mean, you see, it is not space separated just. I mean, the way it is written, Rockstar Games, if you will see. So that's why it is coming 4 times. So you can multiply on strings, but you can't subtract on the string. You can add strings as well. And in the same way, let's try. I mean, I have written this for you guys to try. I mean, you can make a dictionary, you can make a tuple, you can make a set. But yeah, let's see for list. Let's see, can we multiply a list? Let me make a list. Okay, let's see, first check on dictionary. Let's check for dictionary whether we can do this thing on dictionary, multiply dictionary. You will see, no, we can't multiply dictionary because this operand multiply is not separated for dict and int. This means, read carefully, dict. In my a variable, it is dictionary, but my 4 is an integer. That's why it is saying unsupported operand multiply for dictionary and integer. You can't multiply dictionary and integer. And let's try for list as well. Let's check for list. Let me make a list, new list. And I told you list can be defined just by this. Now this is an empty list. There's nothing is there. If you will print length of the new list, if you will try to print the length of the new list, you will see 0 and nothing is there. But if you will try to access the first element of list, let's try to do that as well. This is a list, and by these square brackets you can able to access element. This is the index I have passed. I'm asking whatever is present at the first index, indexing start from 0, just give me that. Then you will see it is giving me list index out of range because this index not exist. You can also define a list. I mean, this time what happened, I'm defining an empty list, but inside the memory what happened, because computer not know how many items I'm going to append. What it do, it create a chunk of memory, it create 4-5 spaces and allot it to me. So you can run, I mean, this is not the right way of defining list. So if you know how many values you are gonna pass, do this, initialize everything by 0, and you know that you are gonna pass 10 values. So you can define empty list like this. At every position there is 0 present. This is the right way, and you can do modifications according to your own. I mean, 0 and 0 as a string as well if you want to append a string, whatever. We will see some for loop. I will tell you how this thing is working. So you can check for tuple dictionary inside whether we can use the multiplication operator or not. In the same way, can we divide the number? Yeah, we can divide the number. And uh, here, suppose I'm writing my friend's name, and here let's try to divide the string. As you can see, we can't able to divide the string as well. So, but we can divide the numbers. We could, I don't know. I am not sure about this. You guys can explore. Okay, so in the same way, okay, so in the same way, just wait for 1 minute. Okay. Cool. So in the same way, I want to I want you guys to read what? Okay, let me put my thoughts. Okay, okay. I want you guys to read about this. What is int? We will see in object-oriented programming, we will see when we study OOP. But I want you guys to have knowledge of this. Just go on internet, learn what are modules, what are packages, what is virtual environment, what is import statements, what is init, what is init, and what is these all things we use when we set up a Python program, when we set up a Python file, develop something. What is init, what is init.py file. Just have some knowledge around this. And let's come to new topic. Exponents. It's just a mathematical exponent, which means to the power, and it's a multiplication to the power, which means if you can see on my screen 6, in Python we can define exponent by using 2 star. 1 star means multiply, 2 star means exponent, which means to the power of something. So if you will 6 exponent 3, so it is like 6 raised to the power 3, which means we want to multiply the same number 6 3 times. As you can see, multiply 6 by 3 times, and let's see what is the output. Let's see. It is giving 216. In the same way, can we do exponent for strings? Let's check this. Can we do exponent for strings? I'm saying multiply hello by hello times. It is giving me error. But can I say about 3 raised to the power 3? It is again giving me error. So you can only do exponent of numerical values. I'm not sure about this. You guys can check, but let me show you for list. No, we can't do exponent for list, but we can do exponent for, because if you can see, if you see print type of, go inside list, access first element and give me type of it. This is saying go inside list, access the element which is present at the 0th index, which is equal to 3. 3 is present at the 0th index. Give me what data type it consists of. It is saying it is integer. As you can see, these are integers. In the same way, if I do something like this, for let me assign a key, integer as a key and value as F1, you will see I'm saying go inside the list, access the element which is presented at the first index, which is a dictionary. What type it is? It's giving me a dictionary. So you can't do exponents on strings list. You can check for tuple dictionary set. One more important thing is floor division. So floor division means it won't give you floating point number like 12.000, 13.775. It will give you the integer value. Whatever is ahead of the decimal, it will give you, not whatever is behind of the decimal. If you will see, let's make it clear. If you want to divide 45 by 5, it will give you 9. But you divide 45 by single, it will give you 9.0. So let's think of a number 13. If I want to divide 13 by 2, it should be 2, 6 times 12, remainder should be 1. So it is giving 6.5. Okay. But if I ask for the floor division, it will only give me 6. So yeah, we use many times when we calculate something, this floor division thing. In the same way, Python has these Python comparison operator. Equal to means assignment operator, double equal to means equal. We are just equal or evaluation. We are doing evaluation. Evaluation. We are doing evaluation. This and this means not equal to, because this is a not symbol and this is equal to symbol, which means not equal to. When we want that something is not equal to something. This is greater than, this is less than, this is greater than equal to, this is less than equal to. Sometimes while writing program, I got confused, like how, whether should I put this here or here, what is the right way? So yeah, if you will see, we'll start with this equal to. I'm saying if 70 is greater than or equal to 90, then print 1. Let's make it 100. So this should enter inside the if condition. So I'm just checking it. So if you guys can see, if I say run this program, is 100 greater than equal to 90? It is saying yes, it is greater than equal to 90. Print inside if statement. So yeah, it is inside the if statement, if you can see. But as I told you, sometimes I'm confused. Let's do it like this. Equal to and greater than. As you can see, it is already giving error, which is invalid syntax. This syntax, my program is right, logics are right, things I have used is right, but the way I'm using this syntax is wrong. So it should be greater than equal to. The way you speak, the way you should write, less than and equal to. In the same way, this less than symbol, this is greater than symbol, and this is not equal to symbol. Here I'm saying if 50 is not equal to 70, if 50 is not equal to 70, which is true, 50 is not equal to 70, print do something. Here you guys can see, yeah, it is, this thing is true, not equal to, it is doing something. Here I am just assignment operator. I'm assigning 50 to 70. I'm assigning the value 70 to 50, which is illogical. If you will see the error, it will give you. Cannot assign to literal here. Maybe you mean equal to instead of equal. So Python is saying cannot assign literal here. So this word itself, it is saying you can't assign the integer value to another integer. Maybe he's giving you a hint. Maybe you means equal to. Maybe you are just evaluating that is 50 is equal to 70. So we are doing evaluation. Is 50 is equal to 70? So it is not, that's why it not entered inside the if statement. But here what we are doing, I am saying assign 70 to 50, which is giving me error. So if you will see, this is not equal to 70. It is saying 50 is equal to 70, which is not equal to 70. But here what we are doing, I am saying assign 70 to 50, which is giving me error. So If I show you again, run this. So it is saying, a second, cannot assign literal. So what this literal means? Can anyone tell me? Can anyone tell me what, I mean, what do you understand by literal? It is a data type. Okay. Uh, no, literal is not a data type. I have not taught you literal data type. So literal means, like, literals are often used to represent constant values that do not change during the execution of a program. Literals are immutable. Okay. So literals are immutable. In programming, literal is a fixed value that appear directly in a code, such as number, string, or boolean. So literal means it's a fixed value, it is immutable, that appear directly in a code, which you can't, which not often change. They are just used to represent constant values. So 50 is a literal, okay? It's a literal. Literal means fixed value. You can't change 50 to 70. This is what this, that's why it is giving error, because it is fixed value and it is immutable. You can't assign something, you can't change. But you can do something like 1 equal to 2. Here, if you will see what kind of error this will give, it is giving cannot assign to literal. This means here you are again trying to modify 1. You can't do it. In the same way, b equal to 2, and you are saying a equal to b. Print a equal to b, where you are checking, and this equal is assignment operator, not evaluating operator. Again, it is saying a is an invalid keyword argument for print. This means it can't take a in a print statement. And what we are doing here is this. If you will make like this, you will see here what I'm saying. I am evaluating whether my array A, whether my list A is equal to list B. Yeah, it is equal because the elements inside are same. So here I'm just checking this. 1 is equal to 1, then yeah, it's fine. True. Internally, it is also working like that. It is not just if you will provide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It is not like it is checking this thing, the length, just the length. If you will see is A equal to B, then you will get false. A is not equal to B. Even let's make the element same 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and let's swap some element. Let's swap 3 here and then 9 here. No, not 2. Swap some elements. Here you will see it is not equal. So for for the equality in list, two things should be there. First, they should have a same value and they should have a same length. So first, when we have the different length, it is not going on each character. It is just checking on length internally, whether these two characters length are same or length are same or different. If it is different, it makes sense because there are 5 characters, there are 2 characters. How it could be same? But if the length is same, maybe the order of the character they are put it inside the list. Are they same? No, they are not same. So this is the way you should check this with this operator. Let's try for something called set. So I will teach set session, but you can also define set with the same curly bracket, but there's a catch. In dictionary, you have to provide something, some format like this, key value. That's why we call Python dynamically typed. Here it is assuming if you will give it, here if you will print the type, it is saying, okay, A is of type dictionary by default. With this curly bracket, Python say it is a dictionary. But if I will put something like two, just two, you will see after putting two, it changed to set. Why? Because it said, okay, is it a dictionary? Let me go inside. Let me search for this colon, key value pair. Okay, there's no key value pair. So the human made it as a set. Set means no matter how many values you put, how many same values you put, what it do, it just always give you the unique values. This is what set means. Set means set of unique values. If you will print the set, you will see print A. You will see, yeah, you will see it is only giving you unique numbers. So I made a set here with these so many numbers. In the same way, I'm making a set with the unique number 3, 4, 5, 6. The length is different. Let's see whether it is giving what it will give me when I will use this equal to B. Let me comment this and type is set. Print A is equal to B. I'm just trying to check. You will see it is giving me right. It is saying false. A is not equal to B. Even their length are different. I mean, their length are same because A is a set, B is a set. So set A is not equal to set B. Even the elements are same. But I believe the order in which the elements are arranged, which matters. So if you will just experiment, if you will do 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If you will do this, then it is saying true. Why? Because the way numbers are arranged in set is really important. Speaking of arrangement, we will see in our future classes. Let me write it somewhere. We will see in our future classes uh, whether we see in our classes. Just give me a moment. Thinking of something. Okay, so set. Maybe one more thing I have to tell you. Sets are there. Okay, ordered and unordered thing I have to tell you. Ordered and unordered data structures. So as you can see, there is something called order as well. I mean, it is giving true now because the order are same. Okay. Order are same, but in general, I mean, this is giving true because the number of elements are same and in which the order of these elements are also same. But in general, sets are considered to be unordered data structures. So ordered data structures are lists because you can access them with the help of indexes. With the help of indexes, you can access them. This means inside the memory, they are present consecutively. They are not like there's a very famous problem, knapsack problem. Suppose like you have a bag of 15 kg. Let's make it 10 kg, and you can put watermelon, you can put onion, you can put tomato, you can put potato. These are unstructured with whatever the way they are present. But the thing is, you can access them. If you know you have put watermelon first, you can know, okay, the watermelon should be at the first position. And you can access watermelon by providing the next zero. But sometimes if you don't know whether the way you have put it, maybe they have shuffled inside the bag. So those are called unordered data structure, where you don't know the order, like how the way they are present. And in the same way, like when we add element to a set, they are stored in such a way that their position in that their position or arrangement in memory does not reflect any specific order. So this means sets are unordered data structure. That's why it was giving error earlier. So in the same way, let's come on this comparison operator on a string. We have seen the operators earlier. So let me check. We have these comparison operators and Python logical operators. And Python logical operators and identity operator or function I will teach you. Okay, membership operator. And then bitwise operator, working of while loop, nested loop, for loop. And we have to go till a lot of things are there. Oh my god. Okay, to list. Got it, guys. So what I want, let's take a short break. Let's take a half an hour break again. And again join at 3. Then we will start the comparison operator on the strings. And when the string is clear, we will start off the list. And after list, we will see only 2 data structure will remain, the tuple and a dictionary. Maybe some other, then we will advance to the next topic. But let's try to finish today this whole operator thing part. Okay, see you guys in at 3. Cool. Yeah, 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. is not possible, but I'm not saying 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. I mean, it's just like 3 p.m. to 4:30. It is not till 6 p.m. Yeah, it's fine. That's why I'm giving you recording. It's fine. Relax. Okay. So yeah, see you at 3. Bye.